Hey everybody, Andy here, Sports and Songs, a little special edition about AEW wrestling talk. Just some thoughts I've had on stuff lately with them and stuff coming up. First of all, I've kind of mentioned this on social media too. Kind of getting sick already. The MJF Brian Danielson bit. Um, Nothing new coming there. It's the same old storylines. Oh, here you with MJF. Here you beat these five opponents, then I'll let you wrestle me. And we see that storyline all the time, and obviously you're going to win all the matches. So AEW brings in sort of big names from independents or from Japan or something, and of course Danielson beats them. So you're bringing in a big name, having them put Danielson over, who doesn't need help. You have plenty of other talent on your AEW roster that could use the work on TV. Could use, yeah, Danielson will beat him. It's not a obvious. It's pretty obvious Danielson will beat him, but give these guys some exposure on TV. Give them a chance to work with Danielson. If you had to beat five guys, maybe have him wrestle Pillman Jr., have him wrestle Lee Moriarty, have him wrestle other guys that you know he'll go over, guys that can put him over, and they'll still be good. No one's going to go, what a jobber. No, they'll still respect these other guys. There's other names he could have wrestled to put over. Would have put Brian over, and they could have been good matches. Instead, you're paying other guys to come in. You got a boatload of guys in back begging to be on TV, and nothing. And the Danielson matches are all basically the same. Oh, he'll get beaten down so bad, and then MJF finally wrestles for the first time in 3 months. Yeah, he looks good, but if I only got to wrestle every 3 months, I'm going to look good too. Let's see him out there more often. Let's see him out there more frequently. Getting kind of sick of his bit. I'm getting kind of sick of the some of the other stuff on there. It's the same stuff all the time. But you go, they bring in other guys. You got a whole boatload of talent in back that's not being used. Now, granted, they got some names that aren't being used because they're injured. I got a list of them here. And this isn't everybody. There's still other injured wrestlers out there, but here's just some what I consider big names. Yeah, Adam Cole, we know, has been cleared to come back. He just doesn't have a program yet. Kyle O'Reilly is out with an undisclosed injury. I believe he's got like a few little, I hate saying nagging injuries, but he had to have work on this or that. So just get a lot of stuff cleaned up right now. Layla Hirsch, she went out with with an ACL back in April. So I expect to see her back this spring. You say roughly a year on that, so I'm guessing spring, summer. Scorpio Sky's out with an undisclosed injury since July, but I heard he's cleared to come back again, no program. Scorpio Sky could have gone against Brian Danielson and been fine. Chris Statlander hurt her knee back in August, so I'm hoping she could be back by spring, summertime. Really miss seeing Chris Statlander out there. I like the way her character was changing, getting away from the whole, alien's favorite wrestler's favorite alien, whatever bit she had there. She's a good worker, good talent. I'd love to see her beat Jade Cargill and that streak. I'd love to see her get a title shot. She is a great talent. We just got to get her healthy. Christian Cage was trying to make the comeback. He tore a tricep back in August. They say that's 6 to 9 months. That puts him at about April coming back. Again, I don't see him having a big schedule, but every now and then. So, of course, to him out, you haven't seen Luchasaurus much. So there's another guy who could have wrestled Danielson. Miro is healthy and hasn't worked in who knows how long. Another guy that could have gone against Danielson. Griff Garrison had surgery back in December, I believe shoulder. So he's out for a while. Mark Quinn is out. He hasn't wrestled since November. There is no undisclosed injury. He's just out injured. And again, on the ladies' side, Serena Deeb just hasn't wrestled since October. Why? I don't know. Again, another great talent in the ladies' division, women's division, sitting there. Nothing against Saraya, but you bring her in, you had Deeb here. But Saraya's got the bigger name from in the past. Serena Deeb could have got up there. You bring in Toni Storm. Overrated, in my opinion. Very overrated talent. You had Ruby Riott or Ruby Soho. Overrated. But you had to bring in these ex-WWE people for name. There's a reason they were let go. I don't think either one were really that good to start with. Not good enough to get title pushes as soon as they got here. Toni Storm even had a bit with the belt. Did not deserve. You have plenty of other people in-house. You could have gave that shot too. Yeah, all these other ones are going against Jade Cargill that she's just crushing. Yes, you're trying to make her look super powerful, but you know what? Wrong person to have the 50-0 run right now. She comes in, you're trying to make her the female Goldberg, and it's just not working, in my opinion. Kind of had some good hype for a little bit, but you're bringing in other people for the wrestler, and she's crushing them. Get her in a program with someone. When Goldberg had the big run for a while, he didn't have a title. So it was okay to bring other people in for her to crush, or him to crush. She's got a belt. Let her get in a program with someone for a few weeks to wrestle. And it's the other thing I have with some of the people they have that do have they're making them goats or scapegoats, and I don't like it. The Bunny, Allie, she's great talent, 2-time TNA champ, and you have her going out there getting her lunch handed to her. Give her some wins. She's better than what you treat her as. There's other wrestlers out there that are just coming out getting just the booking is bad. You sign too many people. You try to get the ROH thing going. Okay, you got Serena Deeb. Throw her in the ROH category. Let's get this channel going. Get her on TV a little bit so we remember her name. She's good. Then you got the Briscoe situation. The one Briscoe passes away, they still got the tag team titles. What do you do with that? There's so many different things to do. I'm sorry the man passed away unexpectedly. Was he great for the business? Yes. Was he great for ROH? Yes. The show must go on. Hey, sorry, Briscoe, your partner has passed. We got to have it. You let him handpick a guy to fill the spot then. Okay? Let him handpick a guy to fill his brother's spot so they can be tag team champs. And what you do is you say, oh, some other tag team could come out and complain and whine about it. Then those two teams could wrestle for the title. That's how you get that done. But you can't just have this, oh, you're tag team champs, but there's one of you. You have to move on. You have to get this thing going. You want ROH to keep going, but you joke it out all the time now. I really think he bought it just for the video library. So he has that in his pocket for negotiating. That's what Tony Khan's doing. And it's working. God bless him for it. But you got an ROH champion, Claudio, who we rarely see. And then for the ROH tribute match, he went against Christopher Daniels. Really? A guy who's been semi-retired for a while? That's quality booking there. And I know you had to be an ROH alum for the Briscoe tribute show, but still, come on. Wow. Other things going on. Moxley and Hangman Page kind of going nowhere fast with this. You had that whole group of Dark Order that a couple years ago, Brody Lee passed away, and you totally forgot about him. You had 10 turn, take his mask off, and I haven't seen him since. There's another guy Daniel Bryan could have gone against. Bryan could have gone over, but it was against a bigger man, shows he could beat, Gives this other guys ring time. You get these guys in Dark Order, never see them on TV. If I want to watch the YouTube show, I'll see them. I don't watch YouTube wrestling. I do sometimes, but some of these guys on there are better than that. And I don't know, it's very frustrating. I was very excited with AEW when it first started. COVID hit. And I'm not ripping on this guy, but it all started with the signing of Matt Hardy. COVID hit, so you couldn't do anything with that, but just kept getting the WWF names in. And all these guys who signed that we were all excited to see from the indies all got pushed to the back room, and my interest kept dropping and dropping. For a while, it was the WWE Senior League, and it kind of feels that way sometimes too. Matt Hardy's back down to being a mid-carder at best. But you gotta quit bringing him in. He's bringing in the female talent, the ladies champions, whatever you call it, from WWE, aren't working. Which leads me to Mandy Rose. Mandy Rose could wrestle in AEW and be a star. Now, here's the conspiracy theory part. My opinion, conspiracy theory. I take full credit for making this up. Long story longer. WWE is for sale, and the Khans were one of the people wanting to buy it. Nope, didn't happen. They're not going to let them buy it. Okay. Khans and McMahons could go dollar for dollar, and Khans will destroy you. Now, with that said, is Tony Khan just trying to buy these people? And then WWE going, well, you're not going to get them. We'll pay them. Just to make them spend money. Is this what billionaires do? I don't know. But is that why he wants to get Mandy Rose? Just to get back? Is that why he signs these people to get back at WWE? Is that what billionaires do? I don't know. And that's my conspiracy. And it's like, is Tony Khan signing all these people and then trying to make them champions to say, oh, look, they were really good talent. You dropped the ball, Vince McMahon? No. I hope not. But is it? Does Mandy Rose go to AEW? I'd love to see that. I'd love to see her come in. She proved she had her long run, year plus at NXT. She could be a champion. She was putting butts in seats. She was making the company money. If Tony Khan doesn't have a morals contract like WWE all of a sudden did, bring her in. She will sell T-shirts. She will sell out seats in arenas. Can she mainline a pay-per-view? Headline it? No. Can she be one of the top 3 matches at a pay-per-view? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Can she work with Saraya because they've done that before? Sure. Can she put on a good program with Britt Baker? Sure. Her and Jade Cargill go good? Sure. Will it headline a pay-per-view? No. It'd be a top 3 match on there, though. But none of those, in my opinion, have the stroke to do that. Could they do an all-ladies pay-per-view and she headlines it? Sure. They say, but Andy, Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa headlined a pay-per-view. They did. That was a good match. Should have been the headlining match? No, wasn't that good. I mean, they on TV they headlined a match with their no holds barred match or whatever with the tacks and the barbed wire and the ladders. Great match. That headlines it, yes. I don't see Mandy Rose being one of those matches. She's got too much money to make on her Instagram stuff and her pay channel things. She's not going to put herself through that stuff. So therefore, that's what I'm saying. Don't put her in headlining one. She's a good talent. I'd like to see her in AEW soon. Could help spark what they got going on there. Britt Baker's fighting an injury right now. You got Statlander out. You got Deeb you're not using. You got Hirsch out. Write the check and bring in Mandy Rose. Save your women's division in AEW. Get the belt off MGF. There he had his run. There you shut everybody up. He was champ. You started with these guys. Your 4 pillars of who it was going to be. Skateboard boy, whatever his name is, he's got to go. Get dead weight. Get rid of him. Jack Perry, you've lost him in the shuffle now with stuff. He could be a great TV champion or Mid-Atlantic or Atlantic Mid champion, wherever that belt is Orange Cassidy has. Give that to Jack Perry. Let him run with that for a while. Give some of these other guys the shots you promised them by making them the pillars of the company you started. They start signing old WWE guys, and they got lost in the shuffle. Tony Khan, get back to what you started the dance with. That's all I got right now. Please follow us on the social medias, Sports and Songs. You'll find us all over. Watch it for our regular shows Mondays and Thursdays. Sports on Mondays, Songs on Thursdays. Special episode again coming up early next week about NASCAR coming up, Daytona 500. I'll be doing that. Baseball season starts. You'll see a lot more baseball special episodes coming up. College basketball tournament time in March. Get ready to hear about that. Lots of tribute band stuff we cover on the songs episodes, so be prepared for all that stuff. Please like, share, and subscribe. You know the bit. Talk to you later. Bye.